Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lowcountry Conversation. This week, we had the pleasure of speaking with Ian Scott, the Beaufort Regional Chamber of Commerce President and CEO. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Lowcountry Conversation. And this week, we've got Ian Scott, Beaufort Regional Chamber President and CEO.
Sean, thanks for having me. Tony, I'm so glad to be here.
Wonderful to see you.
Man, it's our pleasure. I've really enjoyed our conversations over the last year and a half, 2 years. 2 years?
2 years.
2 years. Yeah, because I just was doing a little research and seeing the Beaufort Lifestyle did an article on you in 2020. So it's gone quick.
April 2020 was an interesting month to arrive in a new community.
I mean, full-blown
I was right
pandemic.
behind
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When did you get here, Tony?
August 2020.
Okay.
Or July, actually.
Yeah.
Early July
Oh, that's
2020.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good things happened in
It was
2020.
interesting.
So with the Beaufort Regional Chamber, we've been a member for several years, and I know the value of being a chamber member. So what I want you to do is just briefly talk about being a chamber member, the benefits of that, and how anybody looking or watching this, what value can they get out of being a chamber member?
Yeah, first, thank you for SK Signs and Designs being not only a member, but a key service provider for the chamber. All of the newsletters coming out from our organization, we're doing a lot of the copy development, but you're actually getting them distributed.
Right.
A lot of our social media presence, so I see this as an integrated partnership.
It is.
And we sincerely appreciate your support, membership, and your work with us.
Excellent. Thank you.
Chambers of commerce across the country can generally trace their origin to one of two things. It's businesses united in support of vital infrastructure, workforce development, key initiatives, businesses united against onerous tax and regulation.
Right.
Those are kind of the two reasons a chamber ever was founded in the first place. And that government relations focus really is what we're bringing to the business community here at the Beaufort Regional Chamber. That's really our core reason for being. It's at the center of our mission. So, what do members get? I think a lot of people think about us as an opportunity for connection. We run events. We have an active directory, an active presence on social media, and all those things are true.
Right.
I think at our core, we're an advocacy organization, and our job is to represent the perspective of a broad-based employer community that includes small businesses with 2 or 3 staff, and all the way up to our region's largest employers.
Yep. That holds true. The advocacy aspect of it is I think what a lot of people don't necessarily. A lot of that stuff's kind of behind the doors, or behind closed doors. That stuff is getting done. You guys are boots on the ground, up in either Columbia, working with some of our representatives and trying to make sure things happen in our local community.
We're blessed to be represented by a lot of, at the local level, at the state level, by a lot of individuals who really do believe in the business community. We have a lot of pro-business lawmakers that are elected to office representing this area. So it's really not in my view, this is not a full contact sport.
Right.
This is a partnership opportunity for us to share experiences, bring data, bring perspective, and sit at the table and be an active partner with local, state, federal officials to try to help them come to the right decisions that help advance this community.
Yeah. That's fantastic. It's a huge benefit for us. So if you're out there, please join the Beaufort Regional Chamber. You won't regret it. The Leadership Beaufort class just graduated, 2022.
It's its 36th year.
That's huge. So what's a quick synopsis of the Beaufort Leadership class, and again, why should anybody be a member of that or grow to that?
Well, maybe at a future one of these programs you'll want to interview Connie Hipp or Rob Bridgers. who are really the heart and soul of that program. We're proud to be the host and have been since its inception. So there is a strong affiliation between Leadership Beaufort and the Chamber. And we did just graduate the 36th class, the class of 2022. So every year since, I think 1986 was the first graduating class. That's older than you, Tony.
It is older than me.
It's really an immersion program to help expose folks to how decisions get made in this community.
Okay.
And to help get a 360 view of really what's going on in Beaufort.
Yeah.
So there's sessions that cover history and environment, industry and public safety, local government, healthcare, human service. A participant in the program, even somebody who's born and raised in this community and who knows it really, really well, will learn something new that they didn't know.
Yeah.
And they'll probably meet people that they didn't meet. And that's the other complexion to this, right? You've got a diverse, by age and profession, group of folks that comprise the class.
Yeah.
And you're seeing the same people every month for an intense period, every month for a whole, it's 9-month program.
Oh, wow.
So that team building opportunity, you really get to know people well. And that's, I think, one of the greatest benefits of going through the program. So not only do you learn about your community, you leave with 30 new friends.
And that's the kicker for me is networking has been so beneficial for my small business. We'll be 8 years in July. And I can't tell you how many jobs or even friendships that we've had from networking, either a chamber event or me just walking the street and popping in on a Bay Street store continuously. Every time I'm down there, I stop and say hi, ask how business is. And so networking to me is very crucial in life, personally and business-wise.
To me, there's transactional friction. And the more you know each other, the less transactional friction there is.
Yeah.
So the more we're connected to each other, the frequency with which we see each other, the easier it is to communicate and talk. And I do think that's why so many people join the chamber and think about it primarily as networking.
Yeah.
I don't want to dismiss in any way at all the value of connectivity that we bring to members and to the community as a whole. Business after hours is more than just a chance to get a glass of wine or a soda and a snack.
Yeah.
It's a chance to reconnect on a regular basis with a lot of people
Yeah.
who may refer you business, who may be a future business partner, maybe a future client, maybe a future employee.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And even if you're not going to necessarily get that job, it's about brand recognition. And the more they see you, see your business card, put those two things together, then they're going to build a relationship, and you're going to be top of mind when they need a service or a product, and say, "Oh, I've met such and such. Let me give them a call."
In my experience, the people who seem to get the most professional benefit from their engagement in a chamber of commerce are people who find some area of passion outside of their normal business work.
Yeah.
An itch they're able to scratch through the chamber.
Right.
Folks who are able to show their passion for the community, for issues in this community. If you can distinguish yourself and your character through your engagement in an organization like the chamber, that is such a powerful marketing tool for others in the community to see you doing your work. So, our committees and boards, programs like Leadership Beaufort, they give those opportunities for people to really plug in and demonstrate for their peers in the community who they are.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Shift gears a little bit. The legislative reception is coming up. You want to briefly talk about that and
Sure.
what that means to the chamber and what folks can get out of that by attending?
Yeah, Wednesday, May 25th at Tabby Place, downtown Beaufort. Our legislative reception is one of our big signature events. All local elected officials and state officials representing the entire county are invited. We have terrific attendance year over year at that event. It's a chance to celebrate and thank our elected leaders for the service they bring. It's not an easy job. It's often thankless, and more often than not, they're getting a lot of flack.
Yeah.
So it's a chance to say thank you. It's also a chance to reinforce for them our core values and the things we want to see achieved to advance the community. Yeah. The critical investments and the policy changes that we think will help address some of our biggest challenges, like housing affordability, like the availability and capability of our workforce. Yeah. Our support for the military, our single biggest economic driver in this region. Yeah. So it's not only a chance to thank them, it's also a chance to underscore really the things we care the most about. Right. So there's a twofold component to it, and it's probably one of the best exclusive networking opportunities that anybody will encounter in this region.
I agree 100%. And there's an opportunity for folks to ask a little Q&A, yeah? Mm-hmm. So they'll walk up, and then if there's one, they ask a representative. I remember when it was at Dawtaw a couple times, how accessible it is to have these people around you, and then you can literally just discuss any issues that you have and then kind of put a thought.
Yeah, the format, there's some open time at the beginning, great food and drinks.
Always. And
then, so after a chance to network and mingle and get to know people, we will have a program and invite our lawmakers to speak. Yeah. And there'll be some back and forth opportunity there.
Excellent. And you can, individual tickets and table tickets are available?
No table. So this
Okay.
is open.
Got it.
So there are sponsorship opportunities and ticket packages. Okay. And we're open for those, also individual tickets.
Okay. And we'll have the link right about there. Yep.
That's Wednesday, May 25th at Tabby Place in downtown Beaufort.
Excellent. Looking forward to it. Tony, did you go?
I believe I popped in, but I think you did the bulk of the coverage.
He keeps a busy social calendar.
Yeah.
I have to.
He can't be tied down to every event we have going on in the town.
I know. I get it. So I think we'll definitely both be there. So I'm excited for him to have that experience and to hearing that information coming in. With us working closely with most municipalities, it's kind of opened his eyes as well to government-run communities and how that works and how big of a deal it needs to be active in your community, from hitting council meetings to discussing with your local chamber your concerns, and then having your voice heard. So, all right, Ian, well, I appreciate you coming in. Very insightful. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. If there's anybody watching and if they want to join the chamber, they want to get more information, where do they go?
I'd say start on our website, BeaufortChamber.org. Yep. That's kind of the first portal in. But we pride ourselves on being a great hometown chamber of commerce. Our doors are open, so you can also come visit us at 1106 Carteret Street.
Right at the corner?
Right at Bellamy Curve.
Yep.
Easy, accessible. Susan, myself, Megan, Ginger, we're there to meet. We'd love to talk with new businesses and prospective new members and find an engagement opportunity that matches their business priorities and their goals in the community.
Perfect. Excellent. Ian, well, I appreciate it.
Sean, thank you.
Yeah, man, it's our pleasure.
Tony, thanks.
Pleasure as always.
Thanks, everybody. See you later.